What drove me to him was his eyes.
They get your trust by saying things that you want to hear.
Out of the blue, he blurts, "I love you."
3 women from across the country who share a common link. All of them found love interests on dating sites. For their protection, Yvonne, Helen, and Denise asked us not to use their real names. Introduced to NBC News by AARP and the BBB, these women wanted to share their stories to warn others about a new scheme: online romance scammers asking their targets to launder money.
How many of you thought you were helping someone when you were asked to deposit checks and give money?
Don't even have to ask. Yes, absolutely.
Denise says she fell in love with a man named Alec. He sent her flowers. Eventually, she sent him more than $5,000. But when Denise ran out of cash, Alec offered to send her some money in the form of an unemployment card.
He had me take the money from that card, buying money orders with it, and sending the money orders, putting them in my account, and then taking the money out and sending him Bitcoin.
These so-called money mule love schemes are exploding online. According to the Labor Department's Inspector General, at least 10% of the $360 billion CARES Act was improperly issued, mostly through fraud. The FBI says many of the people committing unemployment fraud often create fake profiles on dating sites to clean their stolen money.
So, Yvonne, when did you realize that you were being used to launder money?
He said that some other money was coming in the mail. Later that day, the envelope was in my mail, and there was $2,000 cashier's check, and which was supposed to go again where the unemployment checks were going. Wow, okay, enough.
Yvonne had the deposits reversed and closed her bank account. For Helen, the warning bells went off after the new man in her life offered to help with rent. He told her she could keep part of a $5,000 deposit if she'd be willing to withdraw the remaining cash and deliver it to someone else in person.
I'm like, this sounds like money laundering. Oh, God, what have I done?
Helen closed her account immediately and reported the deposit as fraudulent to the bank. She cut off all contact with the scammer. According to the FBI, reports of romance cybercrimes increased 27% during the pandemic to over $605 million.
How has the pandemic affected these scams?
It's created an opportunity for these scammers to find other reasons to ask for money. And it's another excuse not to meet with someone in person, which they really don't want to do.
FBI Special Agent Richard Jacobs says these money mule schemes can have criminal implications for their victims.
You're becoming an unwitting accomplice in some of those crimes. And the money that you're sending overseas on their behalf, in many cases, is going to other crimes like drug trafficking and human trafficking and even funding terrorism.
They'll send you flowers, chocolate, and they make you feel special and they make you feel loved.
Amy Knopfziger is AARP's Director of Fraud Victim Support. She says look for these red flags when meeting anyone online. Someone who never wants to meet in person or over a video call. Being told, "I love you" from the start. Anytime a person asks for your bank account information or needs help with wire transfers.
Who is falling prey to these kinds of scams?
Everybody. They say, "Oh, I have a PhD. I'll never be a victim of that." Your education level, where you grew up, how much money you make does not matter.
Well, 2 of the women in our story reported their cases to the FBI, and of course, all 3 contacted AARP and BBB. Helen says she's now in a relationship with a great guy. Yvonne also tells us she's happily dating, but only with people she can meet in person, which is important. Experts say it's really common, by the way, for scammers to get verbally aggressive and to make threats when their targets try to end the relationship. So you do want to report what's happening to the dating website and to the FBI. We put all of that on today.com to make it easy for you. And finally, lean on your friends or even the AARP for support. They actually have an entire hotline, and you don't have to be a member. Someone will talk you through this because it can feel really embarrassing.
And that's why they don't talk about it.
Right.
They just want love or they want a connection
out
with
there.
someone. Exactly. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
What are some ways that folks can, I guess, verify?
Yeah, well, so one thing that's really easy, do a Google image search. So copy that picture, put it into a search engine, and see if it shows up on multiple profiles. That's a red flag that person is not real. Same thing, put their texts into an internet search engine and just see if it shows up on multiple dating sites.
Oh,
that's another sign.
Oh,
exactly.
Ooh, Vicky. That's
easy ways to do it.
Vicky Nguyen, thank you. Coming up.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.